Hi everyone, Izzy here. In a previous video I made two short first-person time-lapses of how to build a tetrahedron, a 4-sided die, and octahedron, 8-sided die, in Minecraft, and they were pretty self-explanatory. In this one I will show you how to build an icosahedron, or a 20-sided die, on its edge. I could actually find no other tutorials for this on the internet, so I think this one might be the first, which is pretty cool. First step, to determine how big you want it to be. I would recommend an odd number greater than 13, and this is the diameter of the icosahedron. My example diameter will be 15, but hopefully this tutorial will work at any scale and become more accurate for larger shapes. Step 2. Place this many blocks in a pillar on the ground, and then after those place an important looking block. That block is the center block. So now you'll want to place the pillar on the 5 remaining sides of the block. There are now 3 axes coming out of the block, and each of the axes should be as long as a diameter. So step 4, this is where it can get complicated. You'll want to place this many blocks perpendicular to one of the ends of the axes, like this. Do that to the other side as well, making a T-shape. Do that to the other side of the axis as well, and it should form an I shape now. Step 7. Turn another axis into an eye as well, but make sure that it's not on the same plane as the first eye. So you want it to do it like this, and not like this. Also, you'll want to make sure that they're not parallel, so like this, and not like this. Step 8. Do that with the third axis as well, and make sure that it's not on the same plane as either of them. In other words, they should make golden ratio rectangles that are all perpendicular to each other, because these actually are in an icosahedron. Steps 1 to 8 so far were essentially to make these golden ratio rectangles. This special thing about the icosahedron is actually the only reason that we can do this simply in Minecraft. Step 9. Replace the blocks on the ends of each with important looking blocks. These are the vertices of the icosahedron, where 5 triangles meet on each. There are 12 of these in total. Step 10. Replace the blocks between the important looking blocks with the block that you want for the edges. So this will actually make 6 out of the 30 edges. By the way, all of my blocks are bad at the moment, so it's clear of the number of blocks, but they will get better later. Step 11. Make a diagonal line between one point and another close by point. Make sure it's one that you would want to copy over and over. Step 12. Mirror it to the other side of something, making a symmetrical V. Step 13. Mirror the V again to more points, making a diamond. Step 14. Mirror the diamond shape to the other side of the icosahedron. If you're making a large icosahedron, you're going to want to be careful in this step. Congrats! You've just made 8 more of the edges. Step 15. Do 11, 12, 13, and 14 again, but for a new line, making another group of diamond shapes that connects up to the first. Now you have made 22 out of 30 edges. Step 16. Do 11, 12, 13, and 14 again, but for one more new line. Great, you now have 30 out of 30 edges. Step 17. Remove the stuff in the middle that helped for the first few steps. Step 18. Fill in one diamond shape, which should be made out of 2 mirrored triangles with glass, like this. Step 19. Fill in the rest of the diamond shapes. And then we now have 12 out of 20 triangles filled in. Step 20. We are now left with 8 completely diagonal triangles. First, you want to fill in one of these with glass. Then you'll want to make another triangle by mirroring the first triangle. Step 22, then make more triangles by mirroring those. You should now have a full hemisphere of the icosahedron complete. Step 23, then copy that over to the other side. Awesome, now you're done. Why you decided to build an icosahedron in Minecraft, I don't know, but enjoy it for whatever you choose to use it for. If you'd like to see a time-lapse of another 20-sided die, but it's insanely large, click on an end card or the link at the top of the description. It completely dwarfs the dice from a video I made a week or two ago.